That's what was said in court, bro.
But no, that's not what's said in court. That's the legal team. Vonnie took listen, why are you running, my guy?
He put that out there already. Lil Durk's attorneys simply saying, hey, you did all that because you wanted to do all that.
Okay. Was it to protect certain individuals?
Maybe it was just to protect the coast as a whole.
She said she drove 15 hours, chat. She drove 15 hours.
I have never seen you in my life.
Hey, what is up, y'all? If you're new here, my name is Coco Slim, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also turn on post notifications because you do not want to miss my uploads. All right, let's get into this news. So the first topic of the day is Lil Durk. Now, there is a video circulating of Trap Lil Ross and a Lil Durk supporter outside of the courtroom, and they had an exchange of words, y'all.
You made a folly, a fugaboo, where you said that Lil Durk is blaming everything on Vonnie. To the person,
that's
no,
what
listen.
Said. That is what was said.
But
I can't do this right now,
no,
bro.
listen.
I appreciate that.
I want you to clear that. No, I need you to clear that up. I need you to,
that's what
brother.
was said in court, bro.
But no, that's not what's said in court. That's the legal team. Vonnie took. Listen, why are you running, my guy? This is what I'm saying. Vonnie, listen. This is all I'm telling you. Hold on, my Belizean brother. Listen, all I'm saying is Vonnie took accountability and then tried to drag Durk in.
Why did Didi's lawyer say that Vonnie is practicing the cartel?
I have no idea. All I'm saying is we don't want you to put the narrative out there that Lil Durk is on the stand or testifying against anybody. You said Durk is blaming it on him. He's not. The legal team is saying he has nothing to do with what Vonnie accepted responsibility for. Do you understand? Do you understand the difference, sir? Okay.
What's so interesting about this is that Trap Lil Ross, he has been in the courtroom since the first day. So he's basically just reporting what he is hearing. Like if he's saying that Lil Durk is blaming everything on Vinny, he's just reporting like what he's interpreting, what's being said in the courtroom. But obviously like Lil Durk supporters and others are gonna be like, that's not true, this, that, and the dirt. But if you're not in the courtroom and if you're not reporting it, then like, what is there to say? Like, if you're not in there and you can't hear everything that's going on, then like, even if what you're saying is the truth, if he's reporting what he's seeing and that's just like what's being said or whatever. But WAC 100 has something to say.
It's too many of y'all. Listen, one thing about the exposers, when we call you a rat because you ratted, it's documented, it's right there. Let's get this right. This guy went over here, made a deal with the feds, and said, I did all this and all this and all this and all that. I committed all these acts, whatever they may be, because Lil Durk told me to do it and paid me to do it. This is what he said. He put that out there already. Lil Durk's attorneys simply saying, hey, you did all that because you wanted to do all that. Yes, you did all that. How do we know? Because you copped to the federal agents to say you admitting to doing that. He admitted to doing that. So if he admitted to doing that and then followed up with Durk told me and paid me to do it, I did it for Durk. Is Durk not supposed to say, I ain't paid you to do nothing. I don't know about nothing you talking about. You did that because you chose to do that, and the people know you did that not because I told them, it's because you told them. So how you calling Durk a rat? Hey, look, man, some of y'all civilians who ain't never did time, been in no courtrooms and all of that, y'all need to stop talking. Y'all sound crazy, man. Free Durk.
One fan wrote, how you trying to blame a man for reporting what's being said in court? Another fan wrote, y'all do know that TLR is actually inside the courtroom and has been inside the courtroom since day one. He doesn't need to make up lies or spin any type of false narratives. He's literally there hearing everything and witnessing everything. Social media is eating away y'all brain cells. Another fan wrote, all Durk people saying is basically Vonnie admitted to everything, so he did it. Durk got nothing to do with that. That's them. People can't comprehend that. I want to know your guys' opinion about all this. Make sure you leave a comment down below. All right, let's get into the next hot topic. So The Game has released the documentary 3. He recently did an interview with this radio show, and he had this to say.
Is there a verse from Drake that we haven't heard yet? that was supposed to be on No Breaks?
Maybe, maybe I pulled it off because I didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, man, that is not the first version of that song. There was about 3 versions, and some other versions they weren't really too kind. So I pulled certain things off the album. I pulled a lot. I altered the album a lot to make sure that the focus would be more on music and less on BS, man, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it to protect certain individuals?
Maybe it was just to protect the coast as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I think it was better just to deliver an album full of music with no beefs. I don't think I'm dissing anyone on the album, if I can be perfectly honest.
Okay.
One fan wrote, album was butt, throw it all back on there, go back to version 1 with all the BS, all the beef, because what we got was a 1 listen, thanks, no thanks. Another fan wrote, tucked his tail, game cold. And another fan wrote, the game is the OG clout chaser. My opinion about what he has said was quite interesting because you literally have a song called No Breaks with Drake, who's beefing with a West Coast artist. And if you're trying to protect the coast, then what are you doing filming a song with Drake, who has beef with a West Coast artist, and trying to film a video in Compton? But also too, maybe the game had previewed the song to some of his close friends and other people in the industry, and maybe he got advice to not put those things in the album. Maybe they said, hey, if you say this, then X, Y, and Z could happen, or this can happen, or that can happen. So maybe the game was like, you know what, I got a second opinion about this, and I don't want to cause too much ruckus, so I'm gonna fall back. Maybe that's what happened. But I don't know. I want to know y'all's opinion about this. Make sure you leave a comment down below. All right, let's get into the next hot topic. So, y'all, this next story is crazy. So apparently there's this woman who drove 15 hours to Cenat's house. She stood outside of the gate and she's claiming that this little girl, this cute little girl who's 2, was Cenat's baby.
I don't know this person, chat. I do not know this person.
What happened? That is not my daughter. No, it's not. Who's the mother? I've never seen you in my life.
She said she drove 15 hours, chat. She drove 15 hours. She drove 15 hours to come tell me this, bro.
I have never seen you in my life.
Are you gonna act crazy now?
On God. Your daughter's adorable though. Huh? No, the fuck she don't. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
You can't have a little girl like this, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Can you open the gate?
This is not my daughter.
You're gonna act like it's my daughter.
On everything so how old is she?
She's 2.
I was in a relationship for the last 2 years. What are you talking about?
Nigga, I was in a relationship. So how the fuck do I have a daughter? That doesn't even make sense.
One fan wrote, well, technically it takes 10 months for a baby to come, so really y'all hunched 3 years ago. Another fan wrote, this is scary. And one fan wrote, these staged events for clicks gotta stop. Blueface is the most real and uncut streamer right now. Now, I'm very much aware that men do lie. He could have a baby that he doesn't want to claim, or a one-night stand type of situation, or doesn't want to ruin his reputation. All that could very much be true, but also could be very much true that you have like crazy psycho people looking for money or for love or for clout or whatever the case is going after him. If what she is saying is true, then this is not the way you would go about it. Like, wouldn't you have his phone number? Wouldn't you go through the legal system to get a paternity test and get your documentation and sue or whatever the case is if he is really the father of your child? Like, you wouldn't go the route that she had went if this was really true. Now, I also have another opinion about this whole thing. Now, we know that Kai is a streamer and that he's an entertainer. And fans are speculating that he is doing certain things for clicks. And people are claiming that Blueface is the realest and most uncut streamer out there. So do y'all think that Cenat did this for clicks or for views or for entertainment? Or do you think that he really does have some crazy woman out there? Or do you think that he had a wild night 3 years ago and has some baby that he did not know about? Because that could very well much have happened as well. We don't know. I want to know y'all opinion about all this, and make sure you leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.